IVM.
Hello and welcome to Football Twaddle. Kana?
Hey guys, we have a full house today.
And it's not Azim. Tanuj, Baru.
What's up?
I think we're getting a lot of requests to get Azim on the logo.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I found the 7-Up Fido vector on Google. I'll just add it to the...
Yes, so how was the PUBG tournament?
It was good.
Did you win?
Of course.
Tournaments.
Don't lie
He's
to
been on
us.
multiple tournaments, right? He's missed the podcast for I think 3-4 times now.
So I came second in one. I came first in the other.
And
At Dulali. And yeah.
that's amazing.
I heard the last episode with Azim and I could feel the disbelief in your voice and I'm very offended by that.
Why? What
And
did I say?
For that reason, I'm out.
Do you want already? Do you want to tell the listeners what you heard?
Oh yeah, that you didn't believe that I could win a tournament or something.
I didn't. Yeah, because whenever I've seen you play a tournament, you have not given me any. You were like the hardest.
When have you seen me play, man? That one time at Smash,
Yes.
I had other things on my mind.
There were like 20 participants. They came back 18th. Oh wait, you were there, Kumar.
There were 20 teams.
Yes. And you guys finished 18th.
How do I make this sound good? There were 25 teams. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
100
25,
people.
25.
100 people became 18th.
Now
Yeah.
it makes sense.
That's how the ranking works
Yeah.
anyway, right?
Yes. All right. So, did you watch any football games over the weekend? Kanav, did you watch any football games over
Yes,
the weekend?
I saw one.
I saw FC Pune versus Chennai City.
Yeah,
Okay.
FC Pune lost.
Really? And why is that important? Is it because they haven't played their
a football
players?
game.
No, that's Kerala Blasters.
No,
No,
FC Pune.
No, but I think
I
like
League
we
is
should not be
defeating-
talking about this. Like people are starting to get sued for.
What are they getting sued for?
Kerala Blasters has sued Ranjit Bajaj for 60 crores
For what?
for saying that he said that they've not paid their salaries. Defamation.
So what are they defaming? Like, what's the defamation suit?
That Kerala doesn't have money,
Or they can just release a statement that they paid the salaries.
which is exactly what Ranjit Bajaj said.
Yes. Oh God.
Are
Should
you,
we?
are you Ranjit Bajaj in disguise?
I hope
Oh
so.
God, another personality. How many do you have?
I wish for many more. I think we should tweet to Ranjit Bajaj. He'll find a very favorable audience with us.
Yeah.
I would agree with whatever he says.
He's a wonderful man. Anyways.
He owns Minerva Punjab, right?
Yes.
And
he's leading the fight against FSDL basically.
FSDL.
FSDL is Football Sports Development Limited. So it's a combined entity
The
between
vehicle.
AIFF and Reliance and Star,
Okay.
which owns ISL basically.
Okay. And
So see, next season what's going to happen is that the plan is to get a combined league.
yeah.
And the problem is that all of your ISL teams, they pay a 15 crore franchisee fee every
Correct.
year.
Yes.
So for any other team to get into that combined league also, now FSDL wants them to pay that franchisee fee, which a lot of I-League clubs don't want to pay. And also the thing is that even if you get a combined league, the contract that the ISL teams have says that there's a non-relegation clause in it.
Yeah.
So even if they finish bottom of the table, they can't be relegated.
The I-League teams. Or the ISL,
ISL
teams,
teams,
right?
because
Yeah.
they're paying 15 crores.
But why should East Bengal or Mohan Bagan pay 15 crores? I mean, this is completely different tangent.
I
But
know.
now that we started talking and Baru's just messaging someone, why should the I-League club, like, why should Mohan Bagan pay 15 crores?
Because they are killing off I-League, right? They did it last season. This season, it was... see, again, FSDL is owned by Reliance and Star Sports. Star Sports is also the broadcast partner for AIFF. So, mid-season, they cut off all broadcast for
the
I-League.
I-League, correct.
Yeah. So, there's no broadcast money, there's less fans in the stadium. And anyways, the I-League clubs are not making any money, right? See, East Bengal have been lucky that they've gotten a new sponsor.
But who won't pay 15 crores, I'm assuming?
Nobody wants to pay 15 crores, that's the thing.
Poor Ranjit Bajaj. Hasn't he put all his hard-earned
He
money
has.
into the...
He's hard-earned money. He's put in really good work. Even the Minerva Academy has done really well.
Yes.
No,
Baru,
he's-
do you have any comments on this?
See, I think your only question is like, why should a club pay 15 crores?
No, my question goes much more than that. Like, in the sense, I still don't understand what is this ISL and I-League merger. Shouldn't they give some sort of premium to the legacy of Mohan Bagan, East Bengal for
Yeah, but
like...
there's
No,
no money in ISL, right?
No, but the thing is that the I-League is a proper league, right? It's not a... See, your ISL does not operate as a league. It's a 4-month, 5-month tournament as of now.
No, even I-League runs for the same amount of time.
No, but they have a proper league format.
No, you're just calling it a proper league format because it follows your the format that basically most of the top leagues in the world follow. But if you look at countries like which have a similar size, a similar set of teams in the league,
Yeah.
This is what they do. They do have a playoff system.
No, I think that's only MLS in the big leagues.
No. You have Scotland also does something similar.
In Germany, at least for the relegation, they have a playoff, right?
No, that is separate. But
for the winners?
Yeah.
No. At least the big leagues in the world where...
No, there are I think even some in Mexico probably has something similar.
What do you think is the main what is I-League fighting about? Because all their teams, they're like basically boycotting the cup tournament, right?
See, the cup tournament anyway is just a gimmick.
That's a gimmick, but what are they trying to say?
They're trying to prove a point that you need to listen to our demands and, bring down the fees to a certain level, which clubs who have, like you mentioned, the legacy, who have been around for like so long, they can't just be stifled into submission and, not be a part of the top tier because they've done nothing wrong. They have been playing at the highest possible tier until ISL walked along as a private tournament, which got the blessings of AIFF and Reliance, and then...
Yeah, but I remember Akash tweeting this out once, but didn't Praful Patel once say that this is a private league and I-League is the main league of India?
That is what I said.
He just said that 4 years ago.
That is how it started. But then they realized that ISL did have a certain appeal with the crowd, the way it was being marketed, especially with Star Sports giving it so much attention.
Yeah.
And Star Sports being the premier sporting broadcaster in the country.
Yes.
I-League was not getting the same amount of attention. And ISL is just a bigger and a better product to sell. I mean, that is why even AIFF is leaning towards ISL.
Yeah.
And they want to accommodate I-League within the same format.
No, but they don't want to accommodate I-League clubs, right?
I mean, they're giving them that option.
Pay 15 crores.
They don't have a reason not to accept new teams if they're ready to pay the 15 crores. But
but
the entry barrier is that high.
And also the original 8 clubs have a non-relegation clause, right?
Yeah, I think for another 5 years.
Yeah.
Why can't you just... How many clubs are in India? Why can't you just take the I-League clubs right now and band all of them together and have non-relegation clause for like 5 years?
I don't know.
Just have it... Just give everyone the same, like how NBA does. There's no relegation in NBA, right?
See, if you think about it, it's possible that this whole non-relegation thing, these clubs in ISL would want to hang on to it for a little longer because it helps in consolidating fan bases.
And also, like, if you think from the club's perspective, they put in a lot of money, right? And none of the ISL clubs are also making money right now. They're all, incurring a lot of losses.
So nobody's making any money,
no,
right?
But see, the thing happens is you set up a new club for a new tournament. You pay them 15 crores every year to be a part of it. And then suddenly, like 2 years down, you get relegated. Then you won't be able to recover the initial cost, right?
It is a part of the promise that the league made to these teams that you pay us this much as a franchisee fees, and for these many years you'll have no competition apart. Like you won't get relegated. You'll get time to build your fan bases, build your stadiums, build your whatever merchandising, and everything. And suddenly, not only does the league get expanded by let's say another 50%, but that also allows fans to they have more choice. I'm just trying to, just spitball.
Again, yeah, see, this is
they
something...
don't get time to consolidate their fan bases.
I think this is not something you're very,
aware of.
So I think you should do another episode with this and get probably Akash on it. And
yeah, oh God, he will. I'll have to hire a lawyer to just go through whatever he said. Alright, on that note, because of this IPL, man, it's so hard to watch Premier League on TV. Every channel is just IPL in HD, IPL in Hindi HD, IPL in English HD.
Yesterday we had Liverpool playing against Spurs, which is number 2 and number 3 in the league.
Yes.
It was not on any HD channel. It was only on Select 2. It was not on Select 2 HD.
Okay. I saw it on Hotstar, so I saw it on delay anyway.
Anyway, delay and a shitty quality
yes.
stream.
But I don't get it, even in this time and age when every set-top box has the option for a single video stream and multiple audio streams.
Yeah.
Why don't these channels just make use of that?
They have it. They have it for IPL. You can choose the
so
commentary you want.
IPL, right?
Yeah.
No, but see,
so why do they have to have 10 channels?
They have that option on Hotstar, but not on
TV.
On TV right now. So it's on Hindi in one channel, it's on English in one channel. Then it's also on Star Gold and Doordarshan and 4 other channels.
Doordarshan now plays IPL.
I think D Sports or something does.
Is D Sports DD Sports?
No, I don't know.
No, it's not. But
because it has the weirdest variety of sports I've ever seen on an Indian sports channel.
Yeah, that's
you wake
true.
up on a Sunday morning and there's curling going on.
I love curling. I used to watch it as a kid on DD Sports.
15 minutes later there's sepak takraw.
Wait, that's the That is the future. Sepak Takraw.
Okay.
And by the way, once I just switched on DD Sports, I saw Rajiv Pratap Rudy playing badminton. I was like, what tournament is this? Then they had IAS Association North Zone Master Seniors.
It was being broadcast live.
It was being broadcast live.
I don't know, yesterday evening it was Shashi Tharoor playing cricket in the middle of some...
What?
I thought
campaigning.
I thought that was Graham Smith, no?
Oh God! I thought you were going to make that 50 crore girlfriend joke again.
Again, legal issues.
Yeah. All right. Can we talk about English Premier League?
Yes.
Tell me about this joke later. Okay, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Let's get back to it.
Tottenham lost.
Yeah,
Tottenham
that's
lost.
it.
Yes, that's it, guys.
You can
Bye,
see the happiness in the room.
Thank you for coming.
It's not just that Tottenham lost. So Tottenham miss a clear chance at 85 minutes to go 2-1 up.
Oh, Sissoko.
With a 2-1 lead. And then Tottenham lose to an own goal after a goalkeeping error in the 90th minute.
I know.
Is there any better joy than that?
Yes, to see Manchester United lose the same way probably.
Yeah,
yes, come on.
True. No, but I think like right now, if you want United to lose that way, it's basically punching down.
Still.
Yeah, still.
Mind the gap.
To what?
Yeah.
First, you mind the gap. Okay. Where is he now? There's like what, a point ahead? Or
Yeah, we have a game in hand. So
game in hand.
you'll be below us
But
by
that
the end
is
of the
okay.
day.
We are chill.
And we have 2 games in hand over Liverpool. So guys, the title race is on.
As I messaged on the group yesterday, there's still a chance for Chelsea to win the title.
Yeah, as long as you keep paying the refs. I think the money started coming in now.
Dude, we just routed some money of Liverpool.
But I thought
and
shekels
City.
are not acceptable as legal tender in UK.
we passed some dinars. It's a dinar.
Where are you getting dinars from?
अरे सिटी का कुछ आ गया था.
Arey, no.
भैया ये किसका DD है?
Arey, Israel must have sold some missiles to
UAE.
MBS and gotten some dinars for it.
Yes, dinar,
those
dirham, what
missiles got
is it?
sold.
We are like confusing currency now.
It's okay, no.
Yeah.
MBS has all the currencies in the world.
So
available.
Hugo Lloris,
What a player.
what a player. But what a player. Is he better than Leno?
Well, he does have better goal scoring capabilities than Leno.
Is he better than Kepa? As a player or as a
Everyone
manager?
is better than Kepa, man.
No.
As a player, yes.
As a manager.
As a manager, there is no competition for Kepa. He's the most authoritative player manager I've seen.
Can Kepa drive a car drunk though?
Like Marcus Alonso.
Are we talking about Tony Adams now?
No, like Lloris was arrested.
Oh yeah.
So Kanav, do you think the drunk driving of Hugo Lloris had something to do with the amount of keeping errors he had this season?
Yeah, I think now I think he's cut down on his drinking, so he's not able to focus as much on the field like non-drunk.
Wow.
This was a legit thing. Yeah, it helps improve your focus.
Really now?
Yes. But yeah, what an error.
I know
And also
I know a certain somebody who goes drunk to football fields almost on
Every week.
Every week. But I don't know what they do there. Like, do they score goals? Do they provide assists? Or are they Jorginho?
Or just clapping from the sideline. Cheering the team on.
No, I don't think.
I'm glad he's grouped it like that. Do they score goals or do they provide assists?
Or are they just Jorginho?
None of the Nota.
Are you not Jorginho also?
Noja.
Noja. Yeah. So now Spurs 61.
No, also it's also the fact that the goal was so funny. It was almost like in slow motion.
Dude, it was so like. And
You
Spurs,
have Lloris palming it against Alderweireld, who has no idea what's going on. It's just like, and when it goes past Lloris, when it's just crossing the line, Ben Davis is still trying to clear it off the line. It was so funny. That is art. It should be framed and put it in Louvre.
in the Emirates Stadium.
No, in the Louvre. So probably in the Spurs new stadium also. They don't have any trophies and stuff to put there anyway. So.
Oh.
Did you see that dust storm meme that came up?
Yes, I did. But it looks a fantastic stadium.
Yeah, that's true.
It has to be a fantastic. It's the newest stadium in the league. Man.
Yeah, because I was reading that it's probably from all the reading I've done, it seems like Wembley is quite a shitty stadium.
It is. It's
The ground is shitty for starters.
Have you been to Wembley?
Yeah, I saw it from outside.
Oh, so you don't know about the pitch, no?
No, the pitch, I mean, we have read it every time match happens.
But I don't know about the seating, the facilities for the fans and things like that.
Apart from that, it's like a modern stadium as any other.
Okay.
But I think this first stadium has 9 beers on tap.
Yeah, oh yes. And then
what Lord of the Drinks opened up there.
Along with Rocky Star.
Asia's longest bar is there.
Asia's longest.
In North London.
Yeah. It's not North London technically, Middlesex.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought it's
No, but like
More North London
than Arsenal, no?
no.
It's norther of North London.
Yeah.
Oh, near the wall. But you went to the Emirates Stadium. Like, was it on the same?
So Emirates is the best stadium. Was the best stadium in UK after, and then Etihad came in.
Yeah.
Like in second place. But I think now, from what we have been reading with the previews and all,
The Spurs stadium.
No, but see, how was the experience? Like, we've been to stadiums in Russia. Which
Is Emirates as good as the stadiums in Russia or better
no,
than that?
see, but when you talk about the stadiums in Russia, even the Luzinki Stadium wasn't as good as, like, it is normal.
Yeah, but the Kazan Stadium, come on.
No, see, when we're talking about 2019, we talk about stadiums being good. So it's like, it has a very good club room, and you talk about, all the eating joints and the alcohol available. In those terms, Kazan was very normal.
So what is a good football stadium?
That's what I want to know from him. Like,
See,
how was Emirates?
The thing about Emirates is
especially
that
like you got to go into the box, right?
Facilities wise, it's top notch. Okay, and design wise, it's also well made. But the thing about a football stadium is that it needs to have that compact atmosphere around it. And the thing about Emirates is that from a, what's the word for it? Like a sound perspective,
acoustic.
The acoustics of it are not that good for a football stadium, because sound is not like really percolate.
It's not like the Allianz Arena. What a stadium that was!
Like things like Allianz, then Nou Camp. It's like a wall of people
which
around
contains
you and fans.
all the noise inside.
Which is something that was talked about in for Tottenham's new stadium. Is that
the distance between the last fan and the pitch, right?
One of these stands is England's
wall types.
longest continuous stand, single stand, and it is so narrow that it's literally like a wall of sound that will come up, and that is where they're
like the Dortmund thing.
Like Dortmund, yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing about Emirates is that the acoustics are like so good, if you can say that it just the sound just goes all over the place. So
no, but in terms of facilities and all, like,
facilities, it's top notch. Etihad and Emirates have been like designated the best stadiums in UK.
But journalists, they vote the best buffet supposedly in Premier League is from the Chelsea Stadium.
Okay.
So we have good caterers.
Do they serve shrimp cocktails?
No, I don't know. How do I know what they serve, dude?
No, vodka with caviar.
Yes.
Vodka.
Now we talk. All right, I think we should take a break right now.
It should be chicken schnitzels now, no?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is Kepa like?
Okay.
Patata bravas.
Patata vada.
If it is up to Saru, it'll only be like a bar of cigarettes and cigars, and that's it.
Oh, a cigar bar in the stadium. That seems cool enough. All right, we'll take a break right now. After that, we'll talk only about top 6, because the distance between number 3 and number 6 is just 1 point. And now Arsenal are in a position where
they can go third today.
Yes. So stay tuned to Football Twaddle.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another awesome week on the IVM Podcast Network. If you're not following us on social media, please make sure that you do. We're IVM Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Please do. With the upcoming election season just around the corner, in case you really wanted a deep dive into some of the issues that matter, you should check out some of the shows on our network. Shows like Ganatantra, The Seen and the Unseen, The Pragati Podcast, Pulya Bazi, and even How to Citizen look into some of the issues that really do matter. On The Seen and the Unseen, Amit Verma's guest is Milind Vaishnav, author and senior fellow at Carnegie. They talk about his book, When Crime Pays, and speculate about the upcoming Indian elections. On IVM Like, Abbas, Madhuri, Radhika, and Abhineet are in conversation about their pop culture consumption and unpopular stuff that they like. On the Sponge Podcast, Ambi Parmeshwaran talks about how an agency should build arguments and try harder to convey messages effectively. On Paperback, Satyajit and Rachita share bits of their interaction with Yuval Noah Harari and discuss his book 21 Lessons for the 21st Century. On episode 6 of Ganatantra, Alok and Saru talk to postdoctoral research fellow Dr. Diego Mairano. They discuss the political and social implications of Indira Gandhi's last term in office. On the second episode of the second season of Echoes of India, Anirudh talks about the emergence of languages during the Mauryan Empire. And with that, let's continue with your show.
All right, welcome back to Football Twaddle. Tanuj is here.
Yay.
Kumar Kanav is here.
Hey guys.
Kanav, I noticed something. Today, Baru took one tweet of Spurs, the distance between Arsenal and Wolves being higher than the distance between Arsenal and Spurs. And every tweet which said this aged well, Tanuj found them on Twitter, liked them and retweeted them.
And both are like friends who we play football with every weekend. So
okay, so
I mean, I was just helping him out. engagement and reach and all these social media terms, you would understand.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, so
all right.
I think Spurs were gloating too much, and now they've been put in their place, which was expected.
All right. Wow. Today,
I mean, this is,
we are recording on a Monday, so tonight Arsenal are going to play Newcastle.
Yeah, and they're going to go back to third.
But you think they will?
Oh God, Benitez.
either that or either that, or we get a lot of engagement on our Twitter saying that aged well. So either ways.
No, so but we should put a tweet out first.
But we'll frame it as a question, right? Will this tweet age well? That way. All right. So who has the easier run in, Kanav?
I think the easiest
we are in the end game now. You think by April 26th we'll know what will happen?
Can we say end game?
Yes, we are not the cast of Avengers. We won't be sued for anything.
Or sacked.
I think
yeah.
Spurs have the easiest run in when you look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Although they have an away game at Etihad left.
And they're playing 2 with Manchester City in Champions League, which can screw them over.
No, but see, in terms of just the league, they have, out of the 7 pending games, they have 5 games at home.
Who are they?
It's Crystal Palace, Brighton, Huddersfield, West Ham and Everton.
Oh.
But the fact is that they'll be moving into their new stadium.
Yes,
so
it'll take some...
It's not technically a home ground then, because they won't be...
Not yet.
They'll not be used to it.
And the 2 away games are?
Bournemouth and City.
I think Chelsea have the tougher run in, right?
Chelsea are yet to play Liverpool and United both away.
Away, yeah.
And then they also have Leicester away.
No, the way we play right now, home away is all the same for us.
They also have Leicester away with Brendan making a comeback.
Oh, God.
And then the home games are West Ham, Burnley, Watford and Brighton.
Watford?
Yeah.
Chelsea play Watford still. Did you watch the way Watford toyed with United over the weekend? It is... and Arsenal's run in, because I was reading about 2 weeks ago that...
The thing with Arsenal is that, when you keep aside the Newcastle game, which is a home game, then out of the last 7 games, 5 are away games. And they're like tough away games. So we have Wolves away, we have Everton away, we have Watford, Liverpool and Burnley away. So discarding Burnley still not hit the form. But Wolves away is going to be... we're expecting to drop at least a couple of points there.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Wow. This look at the unison, Wolves away will drop a couple of points.
Have you seen their home record against the top 6?
Yes, it's amazing.
They only show up against the top 6, it seems like now.
That enough.
And plus it's my second team, right? So it's going to be like a mad...
See, Everton...
I don't know who to support.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you just support Kanav's second team? They're going to be relegated next week.
No, I don't support them
Which
anymore.
was yours? Crystal Palace.
Bournemouth. I don't support Fulham anymore.
I thought you had Huddersfield.
No, come on.
Since Balakot, I don't support Fulham.
Shahid, are you listening?
You lost a fan.
Yeah, but see, coming back to Wolves, we expect to drop points. Apart from there is still 3 tough away games, which is Leicester, Watford and Everton. Everton, I don't see a problem. Arsenal have a good record against Everton also. But Watford and Leicester again, probably a couple of points dropped there.
I think Chelsea and Arsenal will be in the top 4, and Spurs will finish 5th, and United will finish 6th.
I think it's going to be
Arsenal and United. Yes.
Why would you say such things?
Because Chelsea, have you found the form?
Yes, they
Really?
still. Yeah.
No,
You almost
we found refs. Forget form.
How long till City pays back the refs and takes them on their side? Because now they need to win the league, right?
But City will win the league, dude. What is the? I don't think that's still a debate, right? Liverpool guys are just
Liverpool are not giving
the
up.
opposition is helping Liverpool.
Yeah, but
With
that's
own
still,
goals
it doesn't matter.
No, but again, so it's going to come to that point where a lot of United fans want United to lose against City.
So that Liverpool
Can't win.
So that Liverpool
Can't win the league, right?
Yeah,
See, United have to play
But that
City.
is so stupid. United fans know they'll lose against City. So what if they want?
Saving face beforehand or something.
Oh, that aged well. Yeah, so it's like if any United fan says that, oh, I hope we lose against City, that's because they know they're going to lose against
but
City.
still, like, for fans to come out and say...
No, they'll say shit like, I want us to lose against City. Not hope and all that.
Yeah,
Oh,
So that if they lose...
like Liverpool can't win now.
Okay, but United have like come back to the same problem in like 3 months where to play Paul Pogba. He's been having a horrid time last 3 weeks.
Last 3 weeks he's not been.
they're not turned up pretty much.
A turn of 9 goals under Ole scored, right?
I think his dip form started when Yash Sawan said he's the best midfielder.
Yes.
In the past couple of months.
And you on the phone said, yes, I agree. And that was it.
I've been agreeing to Paul Pogba being the best midfielder since the past 2 years now.
Yeah, but then you have that special silver tongue. Like when you said when Arsenal beat Chelsea 3-0 while you were at the Emirates, you said we are going to win the league.
And someone in the stadium did end up winning the league, right?
Yes.
Out of the two teams there.
I was saying V for you.
V for you.
That was the only.
You were so.
I just wanted to be that shoulder you could.
You were so happy that you were abusing Chelsea fans. Oh, wanker.
Wanker.
Yeah.
तू बाहर मिल गए.
वो वहाँ पे भी ऐसा होता है.
हाँ, I mean.
But बाहर जाते हैं तो फिर they find DT and Robbie there. So like,
oh God. There's one.
I got called Indian Thai.
By who?
I didn't even know who Thai was.
But isn't Thai like
stupid?
I don't know if you're stupid or not, but
so I was being positive and happy and all, so that's why I became Thai.
Really?
And the other guy was kind of silent, so he became Claude. And I had no idea what Arsenal fan TV was, man. This guy with me is like, alright bro, we need to go see in the video it's like this, so he's actually just comparing the background in the videos to the actual, facade of the stadium. He's like, there's a crowd over there. Let's go speak to them.
Dude,
the only guy I knew was this guy who used to wear a lot of piercings and tattoos and bully. This old guy, because he was very evident on cameras. Right?
Okay.
I was like, oh, hello.
All right. So how long it's been since Arsenal played a Premier League game? 2 weeks. They went to Dubai. They played one game there.
Met the Sheikh.
Yeah.
Shook hands with the Sheikh.
Yeah. So how long has it been? Because Spurs, I think, played in the league after 22 games, after 22 days. So Arsenal also was out for quite some time, right?
I guess. Yeah. When was the last game?
United.
What?
Yeah, United was the last league game.
Wasn't that really long ago?
That feels like last season.
Yeah. So what's going to happen tonight? Kanav, jaldi.
3-1 to Arsenal.
3-1 to Arsenal?
Yeah.
Mr. Benitez, what would you say to that?
Do we have him on call?
Aubameyang.
Our last game was on 10th March.
Okay. So the Football Writers Association voting has started for the player of the season. So, who would your top 5 players of the season be?
Sterling is number 1 for sure.
You don't have to give number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just name 5 of them.
I think Sterling, VVD, Aguero, obviously. And
Dude, I'm sure you can name 5 players from the Premier League.
Auba.
Not Mane?
Yeah, Mane.
Aubameyang. Why would you say Aubameyang has been the top 5 in the league?
He scored 16 goals, right?
Isn't Son probably
no
in the top 5?
No.
David Luiz?
I'll give one spot to Liverpool fullbacks.
Probably
Robertson and...
Man. No, I think Robertson is better.
I think they're almost the same quality, and Tar has just been out for a bit.
Tar.
Probably Jimenez?
No.
Nay, not in the top 5.
Yeah.
But he's single-handedly, he's been what is his contribution to Wolves' goals?
Immense.
100%.
Immense.
Not immense. Jimenez.
Such juvenile. Yeah, but Sterling will be there.
Sterling has to win it.
And Virgil van Dijk. I think Mane would be there.
I think VVD, Mane. You can't have 3 Liverpool players.
2 I have said. Virgil van Dijk.
If they win the league.
No, but then you have to put in one of Robertson and Tar also, right?
As the best player of the league.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not, right?
I think VVD is there. Mane,
that's what I'm saying. Give it to them together. Together.
Probably Hazard would be there. He's been involved in half of Chelsea's goals this season. However bad the team is, he's been there.
But can a Real Madrid player win the award technically?
I don't know. Cristiano won it. So, and David De Gea still probably wins. He wins United Player of the Year all the time. He's technically a Real Madrid player.
Nice.
All right, Kanav, a few words of condolences for Huddersfield.
I know. I mean, but I think it's just that the budget and the whole scale of
the
Premier
ambition.
League. No, see, they did well last season too.
To finish where they were, but it was quite clear that
with this sort of investment people are making around. You see, you have Fulham who have invested more than 100 million,
and there's only 6 points ahead of
still getting relegated. But I think it's a good team.
Yeah, but I think it'll be very hard for them to like
come back again. Yeah, now Derby's coming. There's a lot of teams in the championship.
I was just looking at the ICT index, and Virgil van Dijk is actually on
number 1,
9th.
Okay, who's the
8th? Sorry.
Who are the top 7?
Marathi representation, Digne.
Okay.
No, but see, I
Doherty, Pereira, Alonso.
This is purely in terms of contribution to points, right? FPL points.
Yeah, which is an algo that involves influence, creativity.
But don't tell us full form of ICT now.
Oh yeah, I just figured. I thought it was just like an ICT thingy, man. So yeah, I mean, that does mean that they have been instrumental in the performances for the team, right?
Is Aguero there in it?
I'm looking at defenders, right?
Or Sterling.
Midfielders has Hazard first and then Sterling, followed by Pogba.
What?
Hazard is ahead by like at least
a mile.
30 points.
Oh, okay, that's a mile.
Yeah, sure.
And Aguero, Kane and Oba.
Yeah.
See, Oba's there.
Pretty close to each other.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, 2 things before we wind.
And you also have to factor in that, Oba is the only one out of the top who plays with a
heart.
No, he's a proper striker who's competing against Oba.
Shaka, come on!
Laka.
Shaka!
Laka.
No.
Boom.
Alright, 2 things before we... OGS, Kumar...
Has been confirmed. I think it's been... they did it too late. I still believe they should have done it after the PSG win. But yeah, it's good that they're giving him a chance. I don't think he's going to complete his contract, to be honest.
As Yash Sawant, who is a regular on this podcast, said, now he will get severance pay.
Yeah.
Yes. And Baru, did you watch Neil Warnock yesterday?
No.
Why?
That it was pure drama. The way he was just standing at the circle and staring at the refs.
Yeah.
What is this about?
Oh, you didn't see Chelsea's first goal?
No.
It was like offside by a mile.
By a mile.
Oh, I saw yeah.
Yeah, and then Neil Warnock lost it.
That was the proper schoolmate, they used to say, right? 1 arm distance. He's actually holding him like at an arm's stretch.
So Neil Warnock already loses it. Then there was a very good shout for Rudiger getting a red card. Neil Warnock loses it again.
This is after the match. No, look where he's standing and what he does. He's just standing there and staring at the refs.
Yeah. But just before that, what this grand old daddy Sari did? After the game, Sari went to Neil Warnock. And he asked him what happened? He asked him what happened? And Neil Warnock just looked at Sari you really can't be serious about it. After 3 seconds, he started screaming at Sari. And Sari said, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. You're screaming.
But for a change, Sari has gone up to another manager for a handshake. So that's a positive sign, right?
No, that's...
Like when you're in therapy,
No, that's because...
we are making progress.
That's because Warnock was busy screaming at everyone that Sari had to time to close his notebook, put his ciggies in his pocket and all of it.
And not walk off.
Exactly. Yeah, but I was feeling all sad like Azim. I wasn't, but Azim was feeling really sad about Neil Warnock. But then today morning, Kumar, I read the Neil Warnock comments after Cardiff got a clear offside goal against Brighton.
Yeah.
And he said, I really don't care. Things will even out in the season, whatever. So yeah. Screw you, Neil Warnock.
This is things evening out.
Exactly. So say bye to 100.
But not for
say bye to 100 million.
But it's still unfair, right?
Yeah, so next year it won't be unfair, no? Only United...
Yeah, no, but the way they're implementing VAR is anyways stupid.
But this would have been given ruled out offside in anything.
That is true, this would have been.
VAR incident from the City game during the FA Cup.
Oh.
God. They had
No, but there was no VAR there.
They had the facility. They
had
everything. But the only reason they didn't use
because it's a championship team.
Yes.
I think if you've listened to our episode, we already...
Yes.
So I'm just,
after PUBG...
Throwback hashtag.
After PUBG, while going home...
See, you got to connect all these episodes so that people can go back and
a common thread.
Yeah.
Dude,
it needs to be
that's genius.
How do you think Avengers dragged it for 10 years? There's one common thread throughout.
Alright. Should we go have dinner?
We should.
Alright, Baru, say bye.
Bye.
Kumar.
Bye, guys.
Alright, this is Saru signing off from Football Twaddle.
Hi, my name is Anupam Gupta. I'm B50 on Twitter. I am the host of Paisa Vaisa, the show that talks money. On my show, I speak to experts from every field of money and finance. From stock markets, equities, debt funds, credit cards, life insurance, every possible area of money and finance that you can think of. We even did an episode on cryptocurrency. I've got fantastic guests from mutual funds to personal finance experts everywhere. Robo-advisory, startups, just name it, we've got it. At Paisa Vaisa, we help you make smart decisions about money. You work hard for money. Now make your money work hard for you. New episodes out every Monday, and you can listen to my show on the IVM Podcast app or any other podcasting app that you have. Paisa Vaisa is brought to you by Paytm Money.
Did I just catch you on your way to work? Or did you end up pulling an all-nighter? Let me guess. You have a packed schedule for the day, the week, and probably the month and the year. That's a lot for your mind to handle, don't you think? This buzzing chaos also brings tons of negative thoughts. Am I right? Try spinning that bottle in a positive direction with me, Chetna, on the Positively Unlimited podcast, every Monday on IBM Podcasts. It's time to change your life one alphabet at a time.